So, what is typically one of the very last things to get produced once your medical device is approved? Yep, that's right. Product labels and IFUs are typically the last thing to get manufactured once FDA approval is in place. At StevenLabel and Robinson Printing, we are well versed in the product launch process, at least as it pertains to the development and engineering of your IFUs and labels. And we've assisted many startups, mid-range, and Fortune 500s with their product launches. Now today I have a few quick tips to help you get your product to market faster with some shortcuts for your IFUs and labels. So let's get started. Start by calling me early on in the process of your product development so I can help you prepare a step-by-step schedule. Now let's review some of the things we'll talk about in that phone call. Nailing down your package size in turn determines your final IFU finish size and the final size of your labels. It's actually not that difficult to define how much space will be needed for your IFU and label content. First, you need to determine the number of languages your IFUs and labels will need. Let's say you'll need 8 languages. Take your English and lay it out 8 times to approximate how much space you will need. With this information, I can help you determine the exact size your IFU will need to be, flat size, then finish size. At this point, I'll help you determine if your content would warrant a map fold layout, which is most economical, or a booklet, which may be better if your content and/or languages are extensive. Depending on the direction you choose, I'll help you discover the most efficient folding sequence or page layout to ensure an easy and fast to produce product. And remember, the more efficient you make your IFU to produce, the more affordable the IFU will be. Outline what kind of testing and validation samples you will need, and decide if you will need blank samples or printed human factor samples, and let's discuss the differences. Determine if you'll need to print at risk or print after FDA approval. Basically, the decision will be driven by the speed to market that is desired. As an example, one way to circumvent a longer lead time is to prepare a small digitally printed order. By preparing in advance, you can arrange for the digitally printed IFUs and labels to also undergo the same packaging and validation process as the offset print. But remember, if you don't do this option until later, you may have missed the window for validating both a digital and offset option. Plan to have a purchase order in place so materials are requisitioned for a very quick turnaround time requirement. Close communication is vital so we can have the resources available for those quick turns. And please know, I'm happy to be included in the development process and even join any relevant meetings internally. I've done this many times for many of my customers. Having a product expert in your pocket from the beginning can be a game changer for your product launch. Probably the most exciting part of working for a medical device or pharmaceutical company is developing a brand new product. Your company and your people have invested so much in research and time to bring a life-saving or life-improving product to market for the masses. What an awesome and fulfilling process to be part of. Contact me today about your new product and let's get started. And remember, it starts with one.